Core movement, I'm ready. I'm excited. Sore. Core movement sounds good. Right. A few more seconds, we'll get rocking and rolling, get the full 45-minute class in. We're going the whole time. Got it. Right. Wander my way back to my mat. I got some music to entertain myself. Entertain yourself with your own if you want. Got some fans going to get warm. All right. I got a few seconds. I'll wait. Right at 12. I'm going though. Welcome, welcome. I see my list growing. It's like my little roster I see on the side of the screen. I look at your names, not so much my face on there. Woo. Happy Friday, guys. It's gorgeous here in Oregon right now. Hopefully gorgeous everywhere. All right, guys, it's about that time, so let's get going. Bent over position, yes, of course, but it's good. Base position needs your slightly bent. You want to have that nice long back. And we're going to come down with that nice flat long back. And we're going to do T's first. So keep your shoulders pulled back. Reach out and up with your thumbs to the ceiling. Get that squeeze in the top of the upper back and shoulders. And release. We're going to activate that area back there so we stretch out our shoulders and chest in the front. Exactly what we all need. I don't care who you are. I need it just as much as you. I was actually sitting on the floor today doing my computer work. So I got construction going on. So I'm like, I'm going to sit on the floor. Totally ergo. Got it. Couple more. Enjoy. Reach, reach, reach. And release one more T. Those are kind of the easy ones. I'm going to make you do a harder one next. We're going to go I. You got to do 2 letters, right? Arms straight up, thumbs to the ceiling, and a little tougher. And release. Hopefully your core is already working. This nice bends our position. That's why I get right to it. Let's get that thing activated right away. Arms coming up. Flip, flip, flip. Release. Let's do 2 more I's. Extend it up. And release. One more for me. You got it. And release. All right. Yeah. Woo, feels good. I needed that myself. I was like this today. All right. We're going to do a squat position. We're going to have our hands by your head. I tend to go a little wider because of that. You're really forced to stand up tall. So it's okay if you're a little bit wider than normal. Come into a nice deep squat. Keep your elbows pulled back. Push your hips back. Stand tall. So we're going slow, right? Come down. Push those hips back. Stand tall. So yeah, your hands by your head so you're honest. You can't fall forward. Good. It's a little harder in that position. We're trying to open things up, kind of forcing it to happen. Good. Give me a couple more of those. Just want to get you kind of warm and loosened up at the same time. All right, awesome. We're going to go into a sumo squat. We're just doing a few of those. And yes, we're going to add some arm work. So keep your shoulders nice and warm. This should be our arm work. So toes are going to turn out a little bit. Come into that wide sumo squat with your arms out. As you stand tall, lift those arms up high. Come down, arms go out. And yeah, I have that little pause down there. Come down, little pause. When you stand tall, squeeze those glutes a little bit. Wake them up. Make them work. You know that way so we do glute bridge, start squeezing your glutes. Yeah, let's get a few more. You got it. Yeah, a little arm movement so the shoulders warm real quick. Happy arms. Shoulders get tired. One more. All right, Liz, we're going to go just a few lateral squats, which will lead into that stretch that's one of my favorites. So, toes are pointed straight ahead. We're wide still. Now we're going to push our hips back into that lateral squat. Drive hips back. Stand tall, other side. So we're getting that hip, that outer glute area. Yeah, spot over on the side here. It's hard to get. Good. We're going to get a little stretch in that inner thigh. Hopefully. That might limit you on how far down you go. Maybe tight, you're like, I'm higher. Let's do just one more on each side. Get a little lower here. Good. This is the good stuff. Enjoy. Take those hands, come down to a deep flat position, really sink into. You got a little help with the hands. Legs should still be working though. It'll be that nice. Make it work a little bit. Get a little more stretch there. We're gonna rotate around into our low lunge. Settle in here. Really push back that back and then drive your hip towards the ground. Nice long spine here. Now let's rock back and do your best. Lift your toes and straighten the leg. If you're bending still, you're fine. You feel a stretch? You're good. Back into that low lunge. Everyone's different there. And then back again to that hamstring stretch. If you do your hamstring stretching, you're in the right spot. It could look different. Back into that low lunge, sink into it, get that hip flexor open. And again, rock back to that hamstring stretch. Go ahead, release down, hold here. We're gonna bring our hands up to your thigh, come to a standing lunge, really get a little extra hip flexor, this extended position, and release. Feels good, it's a good way to get up. Set your feet against each other on the other side. Come to that nice little lateral position again. Woo, feels good. Best way to end the week. Rotate around into that low lunge, feel free to wiggle around so it's the right position for you. You're getting a nice stretch. Perfect. Rock back your hamstring stretch. Do the best you can, guys. It's gonna look different for all of us. Back into that low lunge, and people get frustrated. Get straighten the leg, don't worry. Rock back your hamstring stretch to the best you can. Back into that low lunge. We're gonna go back one more time for that hamstring stretch. Enjoy it. Release into a low lunge. Bring your hands to your thigh and push yourself up and out of that low position. And then release. Shake it out real quick. So we're gonna go split squat. Last of the squats. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stay in position like that. Split squat's not quite as wide as this work. We're still we kind of want a big wide beam here, right? You're gonna be the ball of that back foot, which is gonna make you a little wobble. You're fine. It's gonna feel harder, but you're fine. Nice and slow, I want you to lower that back knee almost to the ground if you can, as far as you feel comfortable. Pause. Stand tall. I'm just gonna add a pause to make it a little harder. Come on down, little pause. And stand tall. So everyone, your hands and your hips. Going straight down, looking for that 90-degree angle of the knees, equal weight of the legs. Bring it up. We're only doing 5. You got 3 down. Come on down. Only. Feel it, right? Bring it up. Legs are shaking. Last one. Come on down. Little pause to see if you're comfortable. And then come up tall and shake that out. Makes things better. Shake it out. Makes things feel better. All right, guys. Other leg in front. We did 5, but the hold. Woo. All right, here we go. Lower that back knee towards the ground. Front knee's just gonna respond to that pretty easily. And then come up. Yeah, we're not touching the ground. Come on down. A little pause. You might be higher. That's fine. And up tall. Good. That's 2. Come on down and hold. Chilling. Bring it on up. Couple more for me. Do it. If you're not warm, you are now. And up. Good. Last one. Drop it down. Hold it. And up. Good. Shake it out. Woo. All right. Do some lunges. So we're going to do around the world lunge. I'm going to have you come towards the edge of your mat. I'm going to start with that. Start with the left leg. You're mirroring me. We're going to do reverse lunge, side lunge, front lunge. I'm going to face you after this. Yeah, room. All right, so we're nice and tall. Reverse lunge first. Little pause. Come on tall and balance. Side lunge, step it straight out. Come tall, balance. Forward lunge, dig in with that front heel. Try to push back and reset. Touch if you need to, don't worry. Balance if we can. Try it again. We try. You see me stop and fall sometimes. Right up. Go side. It's reality. You gotta work on balance though. Good. Go in front. Come at it. Bring it back. Bring it on reverse. Bring it up. Go side. And up. Go in front. And reset. We're gonna change this just a little bit. Just a pulse on those lunges. We're gonna come back and pulse it. 1, 2. Bring it in. Side 2. 1, 2. Bring it in. Front 2. 1, 2. Reset. Do it again. Back. 1, 2. Balance if you can. Tap if you need to. 1, 2. Got it. Forward. 1, 2. We got one more like that. Here we go. Come back. 1, 2. Or side 2. 1, 2. Push off strong. You do it. 1, 2. Bring it in. Hold. And release. Good. That's it. That's it. It's nice to have a little mad. No, you're still fine. All right, so let's do the other leg. Go singles first. Reverse lunge. Nice and slow. A little pause. We come up tall. We go side. Nice and deep. Come on. Push off strong. Forward. Dig it with that front heel. Going back again. You got it. Coming back. Nice and tall. Go inside. Bring it tall. How are we doing? Go in front. Don't worry if you have to reset. and back. Reverse again, singles. Come in tall, go inside. Nice and tall. Come in front. Now bring it back, reset. We're going double that little pulse. Here we go, come back. 1, 2. Bring it in, go inside. 1, 2. Got it, go in front. 1, 2. How those legs doing? Go back. 1, 2. Go inside. 1, 2. Bring it in, go in front. 1, 2. One more round, you guys. Reset. Here we go. 1, 2. Want to get warm side. 1, 2. Go in front. 1, 2. And release. All right. Great job. How are we feeling? Legs warm? Starting to get a little warm all of a sudden. All right. Some lateral lifts. We're going to get into those hips a little bit. Some good stability work. Harder than it looks, right? You guys know that. Shift your waist so your foot's off the ground or flex your foot. Don't let your toes turn out. Think about lifting your heel up and out. So we're tall, we lift up and pause. And release. Lift up, stay tall. Okay, so think about kind of zipping yourself up nice and tall here. And release. Lift and pause. Release. Hopefully you're breathing a little bit after all those lunges. Yes, great stuff. Right, lift. And release. Everyone's favorite. Don't skip it, so I'm not there to watch you. A couple more. Good. Give me one more. No wobbling. Touch your foot if you need to. Not a big deal. Now lift up. Hold here. We're going to do just 10 pulses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go pointed toe. We're going to do 10 circles one way, 10 the other. That's it. You can do it. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Woo! I don't do enough of those anymore. I have a hard time. I need more practice myself. All right. Got to the other side. You do it. All right, there we go. Get that weight shift just a little bit. Lift it and lower. It's almost harder the second side. You know what's coming. Its muscles are already worn out a little bit. Right through it. You got it. Power of the hip. Stay nice and tall. Sit yourself up. We're getting there. Give me 3 more. Little lift. Yeah, if you're getting a cramp, stretch it out. Come on. I got that down. It happens. All right, guys. Lift up and hold it. Really get yourself nice and tall. Lock it in. 10 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go pointed foot for circles. Just makes sense to me to do that. Where way you want to start? We're doing both. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! All right. Yeah, you can just rub it a little bit. I'm sure you already are. We're going to do a leg cramp. That's the last piece of balance for you. Come down. You want to get that foot flexed, grab your ankle, come up underneath that knee, cradle it up, and then pull your knee across the body a little bit to get your hip mark. You're going to get a little more glute here. I want my hip, so I'm coming across. Woo, best part. All right, guys, let's try this side. Take your time, get your balance first, get your grip. Come tall, then across the body a little bit. Did it, balance, good. In the books. All right, shake it out. All right, guys, let's go hand locks, right? Start working our way down towards the mat. A little posterior stretch work. Feet are about hip width apart. We're nice and tall. We're going to hinge at the hip with that flat back as far as you can so you get through that nice hamstring stretch. Then round and release that deeper stretch into your low back and upper back. And we're going to walk out with good control into that plank. Nice and strong here. We're going to do up, push up, toes or knees, inhale down. Exhale up. Going down and down. Drive those hips up. Push those heels to the ground. Deep stretch here. And you want to walk forward slowly, baby steps in. Don't bend those knees as far as you can possibly go with straight legs. Obviously, if you have a point where you have to bend and you're like, I have to, you have to. Fight it then. Try it again. Come down, nice flat back. Round and release. Walk on out, stop plank. Nice and solid. Give me a push up, inhale down. Exhale up. Going down, dog again. Push your chest, your thighs. Don't forget that shoulder piece. Keeping those legs straight, slowly walking forward. Baby steps in. Take your time. Get that stretch. Roll it up. We got 3 more. We're doing 5. Woo! Come down, flat back. Round this. We'll pick it up a little bit. Walk it on out. Got that push up. Elbows by your side. We'll do those triceps more. Going down dog for a second. Enjoy. Walking it in slowly. You should start to see yourself get a little farther. Things start to loosen up. Roll it up. A little bit, hopefully. 2 more. Come down, flat back. Round and release. Walk it on out to that plank. Got a push up. Down dog. Drive those hips up. Push those heels to the ground. Enjoy as I start to walk forward. Nice and slow. Roll it on up. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and head back. Come on down. Round and release. Walk it on out. Yeah, get that last push up in. Woo, down dog. Come on, get into it. Slowly walking forward. See how we can go a little further than the very first one. Roll it up. All right. Woo, who's warm now? Better be warm if that's not straight. Buzz me. So we're going to hand walk out into our plank and hang out and do plank work. So one more little stretch and then walk it out. So for planks, we want our hands up under our shoulders. Your back of your elbows will come with the elbow pit, like your armpit. This should be kind of pointed forward. You don't want your elbows pointing out. Think about putting that inside part of that elbow forward. Your hands are slightly turned, feet close together, and push back to those heels. I want you guys as long as possible. Long and straight. Like a board. Boards aren't all weird shapes. They're straight. Don't buy those. Hold. Modifications on the knees with the hips down. Just a nice solid plank here. You got it. It's time to do it. All right, guys, knees down, rock back into a child's pose. You want to sit deep in your heels, reach your hands out long as you can out there, and press into it. Just sinking down. Get the most out of that stretching. Anytime you guys need a break, so I'm going to push you a little bit, of course. Come into a child's pose, regroup, come back and join. Got it? It's fine to take a stretch break. You're good. I encourage it. That means we're going to the limit, right? Let's just get into a basic movement pattern, hip flexion. I call it basics to do like every day. So in a plank, my roll. Nice and solid here, we're gonna bring one knee in and extend back and push back to that heel. Bring your knee in only as far as you can without rounding that back. Nice and slow, alternating. We're not rocking back and forth, we're solid in the upper body. Get a little movement in those hips. We're gonna start with the regular one first. Do this one for a little while. You got it. You guys know I like to challenge that plank. How long can you hold? Get better at it. You gotta practice. What it's all about. All right, back into plank and then child's pose if you're down there. If you're there, enjoy. Stay. So we're gonna do hip flexion again. We're gonna go lateral. So kind of called Spider-Man style. Spider-Man kind of climbs up a building. Your knee's gonna come towards the outside elbow. It's harder. Do your best. Work within your range of motion. So in our plank we go. Same idea, we're gonna pull our knees to the outside without twisting our spine at all. And back. Bring it out. And back. Pull that knee out. So it's not gonna go very far because there's a limitation there. We're trying to open our hip a little different. Kind of feel those obliques, those side muscles working a little. Yeah, they're harder. It won't be as long. Oh, feel that. All right, try to get one more for each side. Try to even it out. So I got one more side and then go child's pose. Woo. I get really excited for child's pose. It's the best. Little things in life that we appreciate. It's hard work. All right, nice work, you guys. We're gonna do one more single leg pattern, which is a little single leg hold. They're gonna be semi-long. I'm gonna have you hold for a while. We're gonna alternate. Medium. All right, so hands up on your shoulders. Modification here is on your knees and extend the leg back. So you can totally do that too. Otherwise, front on toes. Everybody lift that right leg and hold. It's only a few inches up. I didn't get my hips in there. I stayed flat here. As soon as that leg goes up, those hips start to get. Just chilling. All right, bring that foot down. Bring that left leg up and hold. Straight back. Come on, those hips down. Bring it down. Go to that right leg again. Sometimes a good time to have a mirror, have someone watch you. Like, oh, your hips are up. This is when you need a buddy workout with you. Like, yeah. Bring it down. Left leg up again. I get called out once in a while. Call me out if you see something funky. Like, what, that's wrong. Bring it down each side again. Right leg up. Yep, make you do it again. How I'm feeling today. You can do it. Bring it down. Modify if you need to. Left leg up one more time. Woo. Bring it down and back into child's pose. All right, guys, we're gonna do a little bit of pillar bridge because I know his wrists are getting tired. We're gonna roll them a little bit. They're pretty tight, so they get a little irritated when you're not just loaded. They're like, I don't like it. They're not weak, they're just super tight. On our elbows we go. We're gonna do hip rotations. So we're gonna have our hands actually together and our elbows up our shoulders. We have this little pattern here. We're gonna do alternate first, and then I'm not gonna alternate. You're gonna see the difference. See how you like it. So we're solid in our pillar bridge, elbows up under these shoulders, straight just like you were on that plank. You're gonna rotate your hips to one side, not the upper back area, just that lower part. Bring them back up, reset. Go to the other side, up and reset. Definitely adjust your feet in the middle. Take your time because they kind of slide out from underneath you a little bit when you rotate typically. I'm gonna do a couple, and then I feel like I'm too extending, so I'll bring my feet in. Nice and slow. A little pause as you rotate. Lift up, reset. A little harder in that pillar bridge. That short lever makes it harder in that core. How those obliques feel in the side muscles. Woo! Try to get each side one more time. Guess what? You get to do child's pose. Where you are there. Okay. Again, child's pose is there when you need it. You gotta work up to that full pace, right? We don't go sprinting out the block for a mile. Gotta pace it out. All right, guys. Love those. When you alternate, it's different. We're gonna go all one side. We're gonna do 10 on one side. I'll give you a quick breakdown, then we'll do 10 on the other. We're almost done with plank and boulders. We're getting there. Stick with me. All right, do as best you can. You could be on your knees and still rotate those hips a little. All right, we're up. Let's all go to the right. We're gonna go down and up. Again, down and up, down and up, down and up. All the right. Keep going. Down and up. Halfway. Come on. Down and up. Down and up. Got it. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Down, up, and release for a second. Quick break. You're going to the other side, and then I'm going to have you do a little hike up pattern to finish you guys off, and that's it for pillar and plank. Ready to the other side? It's your time, you guys. Don't think about it. Just do it. Your feet are apart a little bit. We're locked in here. We go to the left. We're going to go down and up, 2, and up. Keep it going. Down and up, down and up, down and up. We're halfway, guys. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Last so you can do it. Down and up. Last one. Down, up, and child's pose. Woo! I hope you're feeling these little muscles on the side there. You should. All right, we're gonna do a little pike up pattern in that pillar bridge just to kind of get some shoulder movement again. And then we're gonna do a little corrective after that. Last little bit here. We're just gonna do a few. So our hands and elbows in the same spot. They were hands together, a little more stable that way. Depending on what movement usually is out, but on this one I want your hands in. Feet about hip apart. Make sure you really got those elbows up underneath you, maybe a little bit more than normal. And we're gonna drive those hips up into a pike up, push the heels down, drive up, and then relax. Back down to that pillar bridge. We're doing 5. Drive it up. And back to pillar bridge. Drive it up. Back down to pillar. 2 more. Drive it up. And down to that last one. You got it. Drive it up. Bring it down and child's pose. Let's take a couple extra breaths here. I'm going to go a little wide with the knees, really sink into it. Woo-hoo. All right, guys, we'll do a little corrective work on our bellies. It's my turn today. Tummy, belly, whatever you want to pick. Land prone. Fancy words. So we're going to come down and lay down. We're going to go into a Y. So you're going to make your arms into and body into a Y. You know why looks like your body's the little thumb stick. You got these sticks here. Thumbs are always up. We're going to go full extension right at the back. Legs are about hip width apart. We're going to lift the arms up and chest, and I'm going to lift those legs by squeeze my glutes. Keep your eyes to the mat as you hold. As soon as you go up with the eyes, you start to overextend in that low back. No need for that. Try to breathe. And release. We're doing 5. That's all we're doing here. Big inhale first, then lift up and hold. Trying to correct all that shoulder work I made you do. Open things back up. I owe you that. And release. Here we go. Big inhale first. Get some oxygen. Lift up. Hold, hold, hold. And release. You got 2 more. Ready? Big inhale, lift. I know it's hard to breathe, but try. Come on, come on. And release. You got 1 more. Big inhale, lift it up. Hold it for me. Challenge yourself. Let's go. Lift, lift, lift. Try those thumbs up. A couple more seconds. I'm going to push it a little extra. And release. That's a hard one, right? Hands up your shoulders. Back into our child's pose for a quick stretch. Then we're going to come around our back because our arms are tired. Woo. Enjoy that stretch. Please sink into it 1 last second. And then around we go onto our backs. For more forward, we can hold different format. This way. All right, guys. We're going to go into kind of a dead bug variation. Making my own things up. Do what I want. We got my knees at an 90-degree angle. I'm going to take the opposite hand over onto that thigh. So yeah, there's a little trick here. Pull your hand up and under on one side, you're fine. So I'm going to pull my knees towards me a little bit and push against my thigh with my hands so I create this tension. I embrace. Let's start there. Take the opposite arm and leg as you're still pushing and pulling, extend. Bring it in. Reset yourself. Try the other side. Reaching long. So I've got my head up. That helps me keep my back flat. I can put it down, but I might, I'm trying the wrong way. But I might want to keep my legs higher, keep my back flat. Don't let your back arch. I gotta pay attention to my arms and them. Reset yourself always. Make sure you're pushing hard before you extend the opposite arm and leg. One's easy, just lift it off. Then we have to kind of up underneath that arm. So again, head down or up. Your neck's tired. It's a little bit more of a crunchier feel if your head's up. All right, now bring it in and just pull and push for a few seconds. Make it hard on yourself. Don't be easy. I feel like quads. They're tired this week. Woo, and release. So double knee hug. That's kind of like a child's pose in your back. So anytime you need a little break, woo, pull those knees in, or if somebody who like to reach long and stretch out a little bit, lengthen, it's fine too. I like the knee hug. Give yourself a hug. All right, so we're gonna go into a little crisscross kind of opposite arm and leg thing. We're gonna rotate now, kind of sticking with that pattern. So we're gonna have one knee pulled in, other leg long. My head is gonna be up on this. I'm gonna rotate my opposite shoulder towards that thigh, not my elbow, and then I'm gonna switch. I want you to inhale to one side, exhale the other, so it's gonna be a little pause. I'm gonna speed it up later, but right now we've got a little pause. So a little hold. Drive your shoulder across. Don't try to overdo it. You always want to yank and pull across. For neck, do that. See like those really fast ones, we're just yanking. I was like, oh man, you're not. Woo! Control. That's the key here, right? Get it done right. And if your back is bothering you, go a little higher with those legs. Take some pressure off. Totally fine. Or maybe you're not getting a full extension because your hips are bugging you a little bit. Options, you guys. Do the best you can. Couple more. You're breathing. Inhale, exhale. I know, we're here for a while. Start noticing it, right? That's fine. Woohoo. All right, guys. Quick little release. Just so I give you a little moment to release that like, tightness there. Come right back up. We're going to start rotating again. We're going to pick it up a little bit and not pause. So we're just going to go switch, switch. So I'm going to get a full inhale for both knees coming in, a full exhale for both knees coming in. Still working on breathing. Not crazy fast. Again, that's not right. Control, you guys. Come on. Fast as I want you to do it. You're gonna get more. Keep going, breathe. Drive your shoulder across towards that thigh. Feel it down, I hope. Couple more. And release, bring in those knees, take a little break. Right, you guys, nice work on that one. So now we're gonna go to more of a basic crunch pattern. So we have those knees at an 90 angle like we did earlier. And we're gonna do a double crunch or a ski crunch. We're gonna try to lift our tailbone up and our shoulders up. I want your chin to the ceiling, not here. It's hard to breathe, it doesn't feel good. Look up as you lift up. So here we go, we're gonna lift up and pause. And then release. Give me at least a good 2 to 3 count up here. Yeah, feel it. And release. Now you get time to go, oh yeah, okay, feel it. And release. Keep breathing. It's not a perfect breathing process for this. Because of the hold, just breathe. Keep your eyes up, chin up. And don't worry if you're not really getting any lift in that lower end. If you feel it trying to lift in that effort, you're getting the work. You'll get frustrated. Like, it doesn't have to actually lift. Just feel those muscles working. Got a couple more. Try to get a little burn going on there. We hope so. It's coming. Last one. And when you're done, release. You can bring those knees out. Again, you need a break sooner than I tell you to. Take it, regroup, and try to come back when you can. Sometimes it's that moment, and I think better. Like, this feels good. Ready to go again. All right, so we're back up here in this position. We're going to lift here, and we're going to hold. We're going to rotate, release, rotate. And you want to try to lock those legs in place here. So kind of like we did earlier with a movement that was similar. Now adding rotation to the first movement. Just leaving those legs locked in place. I'm reaching to the outside of the opposite leg. I'm in a crunch right here. I never release. No breaks. We're good. Little more, you got it. Reach, reach, reach. That little pause always feels good. And release it down, bring it in. All right, we're gonna do a couple more movements before we go into glute bridge work. We're gonna do a single leg lowering. And I'm gonna show you options on how to make it a little easier or harder. Legs are up as long as possible. If this is long because things are tight, then that's long for you. And the best you get. Whatever you got for me, I'll take it. So I would at least like a fingertip on the back of your thigh right below the knee. If you're like a rock star, like the best core ever. If you need more assistance, a little more of a hand to help hold that leg in place. But make sure to hold yourself in check even if you are a superstar. So whatever you need to do, a lot of hold, a little teeny tiny tap. We're gonna lower the other leg down and pause down there. This one doesn't move. I can do it without, but this is keep me honest. And slowly lift that leg up. Try it again with me. Lower it down, little pause. Yeah, I can do it without, but I'm making sure I'm not moving. And lift. This is my safety check, my fingers. Again, you can do a whole hand coming down, a little more support because it's really hard. And up. So it's adjustable. Do it again. Lower down and pause. And up. One more on this side. Here we go. Lower down, a little pause. And up. You can bring those knees in, relax me for a second. Just gonna leave mine there. Keep working. We're gonna go to the other side. So I'm gonna do my fingertips. We got a little bit more of a hand holding to assist. It's fine as you get stronger. Options. All right, here we go. Other side. Lower down, a little pause. So I'm doing a little stretch too, so I can kind of keep myself honest. Slowly lift up. Really push your spine to the back. Woo, come on, guys. Bring it down. Like to inhale down. Big exhale coming up. Good. Come on down. A little pause. That back flat. And up. And that's going to look different for everybody. We got 2 more. Here we go. Big inhale coming down. Exhale up. 1 more. Coming down. And exhale coming up. And release. Woo. Burn it. All right, guys. We're going to do 1 more move. I know it's on fire. We're going to glute bridge. I'm a little pushy today on that midsection here. I know. We can do it. Double leg lowering. Woo. Arms to your side for support. You can bend your knees a little bit if you need to. It's naturally that way, or to modify, take some weight off. A little bit easier, not a lot. All right, guys, we want to start over the hips and end there. Big inhale, lower only as far as you feel comfortable. Keeping your back pressed flat, not too far. And then big exhale. Lift it slowly up over top the hips. I don't care about depth, you know it. I care about tempo. Slow, slow, slow down. Slow, slow, slow up. Good. Again, I don't want you to go too far, so you start to feel your back want to lift. Don't do that. Keep it safe. When you can lower your legs almost to the ground, but then you got to put a little more pressure on the low back. I don't think it needs any more. It's getting enough. Ooh, we're shaking. I don't think you can see us shaking very well in the video, but it's happening. Nice and slow on the way up. I don't get as much core work as I used to do either. Oh well, keep working at it. We're gonna do 2 more, you guys. How you doing? Bend your knees a little more if you need to. Go a little bit less down if you need to. Make it happen. If you're out of the game, come back for 1 more. Okay, 1 more, 1 more. Big inhale, big exhale. Slow, slow, slow. Ooh, that was shaky. And knees in when you're done. Woo-hoo. That's good shaking. It's good cause here. I feel like I'm like way back in the corner. Like look over, I'm like, that's all dark in the corner. All right. This area is like, I'm tired. Leave me alone. So we're gonna get our glutes a little bit. So in a glute bridge, feet are right underneath those knees. We're gonna put our weight in our heels. Everything kind of lined up with my hips here. We're not wrapped in or crunched it out. All right, so we're gonna drive those hips up and just squeeze those glutes. These guys are doing the hard work. Hamstrings and low back are your helpers. So we're gonna drive those hips up, and ooh, my hip flexors are tight today. I can feel it. I'm trying to open these guys here as we work the back. Arms down for a little extra support. Arms up to make it a little harder, less support. We're just gonna hold for a sec. Squeeze tight. Why not? All right, we're gonna do a little hip flex. We're gonna get right into the good stuff. So we're gonna do some single leg work. You're gonna lift one leg up with that knee bent, foot flex, and just bring it up as far as comfortable. And then push and extend out with that heel, straighten that leg, and bend, bring that knee in. Extend, bring it in. Little pause at each spot. Keeping those hips up. Woo-hoo. Looking good, keep it going. A little bit more. Keep the weight in that heel and that foot that's down. Almost there. Put that foot down if you need to. 1 more. All right, put that foot down. Both feet down. Take a break if you need it. Otherwise, we're just going to hold for a sec. Just kind of, whoo. Both feet down feels good. Other side, lift that leg up with that knee bent, foot flex. Keep those hips up. Here we go. Extend, push to the heel. Bend, bring the knee to the chest. Nice and slow, control, and breathe for me. Don't forget that. We got this. You got to do the side. Fully makes sense, right? Pretty fair. Almost there. You got it. Keep those hips up. They love to start sneaking down on you. Last one. Both feet back down. Keep those hips up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release it down. We're going to bring our feet up, grab midfoot, and push those knees to the ground. There you go. Little glute bridge for you. guys, we got a little bit of work to do. We're gonna work on our obliques a little bit more to finish you off today. We're gonna go into a lateral pillar bridge. You need to roll over. We're laying down. We're down. We're up a little now. So lateral pillar bridge is just one elbow down, that side elbow plank, as you call it, friends. So feet stacked if you can. Sometimes a bare feet is kind of weird and feel good. Or staggered with that top leg in front. And you can also bend the bottom knee and take a little way up. 3 options. I'm gonna try stack. We're gonna hold. Make sure your elbows up underneath you really well because it will kind of push out a little bit. Push. Making it worse today. I don't know. Been a long time at home. Elbow under that shoulder. We're gonna drive those hips up with stacked or staggered feet or knee down. And reach and hold. Everything straight, stacked on top of each other. It's a short little hold, so I'm gonna make it harder. You guys do the last couple minutes of hard work. You got it. Why not? Hold, hold, hold. All right, release it down. All right, we're gonna reach through. So for that one, I am gonna go staggered foot a little bit. They're really close together, but a little staggered. We're gonna thread the needle or reach through. Do the best you can. Maybe you get underneath this one. That's fine. We're gonna lift back up. We're gonna reach up and under. We'll pause, and then extend long. Up and under, and extend. Got it. Up and under, extend. Yeah, slow and control. That shoulder is working hard. I'm sure it's not happy with you right now. Gotta get it stronger though. Keep trying, guys. I know I always push hard again. That's kind of the finale, right? Point. What can you do? Do the best you can. Maybe one more. Woo, and then release it down. All right, other side. We're gonna do a little roll on the way over. That's the only thing you got left. Other side, same thing. Down. Down. All right, I know. Are so fast. It's like a finale. Come on. Hold first. Get all stacked up. Whatever you want to do with those feet, and reach it up. Hang with me here. Got it. The other side needs the attention too. One side might seem a little easier, a little stronger shoulder, possibly stronger on one side. You carry things typically on one side of your body. Pack your groceries on your hip. It's my easier side. All right, bring it down. All right, we got the reach throughs. Ready for it? Make sure you have elbows or knees. I'm gonna go slightly start your foot. Come on up, here we go. Up and under, a little moment there. And extend. Finish strong with me, you guys. Got it. If you need a break, you need a break. Do what you can. Woo. Got it, guys. How we doing? Keep it going. Give me one more. And release it down. All right, let's come around and sink back into it. Deep, deep, deep child pose. I'm gonna go a little wide with the knees, a little reach out long and press down for that full stretch. Woo! We're gonna get into a little bit of side stretch. All we do is walk our hands over to one side and really reach and feel a little stretch on your side a little bit more now. One side only, of course. Do the next one here. Woo. Slowly walking it through to the other side, a little reach. All right, bring it in, release it. We're gonna go cat-cow. Amazing after some forward. So, set up in a quadruped, tabletop position. Big inhale into that cow with that chin. Exhale, round and top that chin. And just keep going with that good deep breath. Enjoy. You guys earned it. Guarantee that. Hopefully everybody's feeling better. If something was a little bit harder, hopefully next time, still a little tiny bit better. All right, guys, we're gonna go into our down dog. Every day is different. Some days you got the energy, you're feeling it. Other days it's a little rougher. Do the best you can. You can paddle out, you don't have to one knee in the other, just hold it. You're a stretch, guys, you enjoy it. All right, we're gonna go wide with our feet. We're gonna walk back. What I want to do first is a rotational stretch. I'm going to take my right hand to my left foot, and then I'm going to rotate that left arm open, windmill. That's needed today. It's Friday. Did it, guys. Slowly come to the other side. Pin that other foot. Rotate the other arm up. Now come back to the middle and cross your arms and just hang here for a little saddle stretch. Let the head go and everything. Woo. Gravity is going to give you the most perfect stretch. Enjoy it. A few more seconds. All right, guys, bend your knees a little bit, then roll up. It's a little easier, avoiding a head rush. Nice and tall, standing T for me, open up. Back up tall again. Alert, ready to go, right? Hopefully feeling some muscles you didn't know were in there. You found them. They're awake now. All right, guys. Arm circles and deep breath, and you're all done. So big inhale, reach long to the front. Exhale, pull back. Woo. And again, big inhale. Exhale, back. Then go the other way. Big inhale, come back. Exhale, pressing down. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, pressing down. Great job, you guys. Nice work today, no matter what you got through. You did it. Feel good about that. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend. I'm out and don't have coverage next Friday. If you need a recording, Binford's the last name, so just look me up an outlet. Let Binford. I will send it to you so you can entertain yourselves when I'm camping. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.